Hey guys, it's James with Turo Sales. Welcome back. We're going to get right into our earnings today. We haven't done an earnings in a few months, so you're going to see the last about 4 months worth of earnings and kind of what we're projected to do for the rest of this month. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're doing this video. All my stuff is packed away, so it's a little bit low tech today. All right, so go into my dashboard here, and I have my vehicles, performance reviews, and earnings. You can see in June we had our best month, $5,400 on, at the time it was 7 vehicles that were listed. That was a very good month for us. July was about the last one I posted on where I was gone. We had 2 cars that were off. Our minivan, which is one of our more expensive cars, was off the platform for about 2.5 weeks for a family vacation. So that month we only earned about $3,500. The next month, August, you'll see it was $1,946, and that was our lowest since we kind of ramped up. And that was, we barely made ends meet. I mean, that's a bit dramatic. We still are paying off vehicles and things, but our costs are right around low $1,000. So with everything in there, we just barely did make by. And we're profitable. September, $2,400, and you can see October was climbing back up to $4,000. This month we're on pace for about the same as last month, October, November. Now, since September we had a vehicle come off. That vehicle that came off was one of our minivans, and it has had some mechanical issues that I'll delve into on another video. Bottom line was the car made enough money to cover itself. With all the repairs, once we sell it, we'll be back to about even. So a lot of a lot of work for that car, and in the end, we probably didn't make much off of it. In fact, we'll see what happens at tax time. It might have actually cost us money. So overall, let's look at October, the last big month we looked at, and we'll look at some different vehicles here. So the Dodge Grand Caravan. This is the one that's off. We paid just over $3,000 for this car. It's back up to, we just did a $1,500 repair on it, and we're probably not going to rent it out. So back to $3,400. You can see this was the last month it was on, was September. October, November, it's been completely off the platform, and most of these September earnings came as a result of a over fees for some damage that was done to the vehicle. Not damage, but mileage and cleaning. All right, Dodge Grand Caravan, you can see the last couple months, it had one great month in May where it got some fees attached to it. It had a very, very slow month coming up after that. And now we are into October, $687, very solid month for that van. November, it's been rented a few times. I think it's rented maybe 1 or 2 more times so far. The Ford Escape, love this car. Get it if you can get one. We paid only $3,000 for this car. You can see we bought it back in March and put it on here the same day we got it, right at the end of March. And you can see it's been a solid performer, netting in well over $400 most months, and on track to do the same thing this month. They just extended it, so it'll be well more than that. It'll be double that right now. So a good month, or a good car, is that Ford Escape. Ford Taurus, good old faithful. Had this car for a decade almost. That's a lie. We've had this car for 8 years, and it's just been so solid. You can see all year long, just steady, offering at a cheap rate. People just want a car sometimes. They don't need anything fancy. $487 was October. The GMC Terrains have been hit and miss. Our total cost is right around $240. So you can see this month we didn't actually meet the cost. So we've had some great months on it. We've had some months that have just been passable, but it's kind of dipped with the other things around here. The GMC Terrain, the other one, you can check the blue one out. This is Kevin's car. You can see it had a great month in June, July, August was pretty weak. September was very weak. October it bounced back with a vengeance, got back into the 800s, and November was only $179. Last one, the Scion TC. This has been a great car. This is easily our ugliest car. I would not be happy renting it, except for the fact that it is so cheap and is almost always rented. So you can see as we scroll through these, pretty consistently it's been good. We paid $3,000. That was $2,600 or something, $2,700 for this car. It's paid itself off. Plus now we could sell the car for close to what we paid for it. So last month was a great month, $770 on the month. With there was a couple mileage fees associated with that one as well. So that's our earnings for this month. You can see we've already surpassed $30,000 on something that we sometimes spend less than an hour a day on, and sometimes spend drastically more. But on average, we only spend about 7 hours on this. Video coming up next. It's already done. I've just got to get it out to you guys. Will be regarding the system that we use to handles everything. Handles our reviews. I don't write reviews anymore for customers. I don't write messages to customers. If I had tolls in this area and I wanted them to be automatically deducted, I could take care of tolls. I could take care of gas reimbursements. Listen, I could, if I wanted to, and if I was in a scenario where I thought it was helpful, we could literally do nothing on this car, basically hand it off and just take care of the cleaning and the in-betweens and not have to communicate, file for anything. The video on how we're doing that is coming up. I've got the links. Everything is set up, and it's the very next video we got coming out for you guys. Like I said, it's already been shot. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. We're going to have a bunch of videos coming up. All my camera gear is gone except for this camera and my laptop. So we're kind of back to some lower quality videos for as far as video quality, not content. That will never go down, only up, because I'm good at stuff and stuff. If you have any questions, please leave them below. We expect to earn right around $34,000 this year. It was below our goal, 40 that I had hoped as we got into June. You can see how high it spiked then, and I thought the world was my oyster and things were just going to go on forever. As we've had these maintenance and as we've stopped building and stopped adding vehicles, you can see that there was a dip after the summer and slowly building back up towards November. We expect January and February to be kind of consistent around that 2,000 mark if we keep all the vehicles we have now and change nothing. Looking at adding some before I deploy. This is the part of the video where I tell you to subscribe up there. I tell you, let's see, let me do this because I can make this screen big and then you guys can look at my beautiful face in my hoodie because it's in El Paso and it's freezing here. It's literally freezing. So if I point over there, that corner up there, you can subscribe. If I point over there, you guys can support us on Patreon. We appreciate your support. Get paid nothing for doing these YouTube videos. Maybe that'll change if we get enough subscribers and views. But at the moment, if you guys want to support us and want some additional features, including insider stuff, that's coming as well. And then down here, we got some other videos. Oh gosh. Let's see this hand, left hand. Left hand in, this hand in. These videos down here. See? I got this stuff on lock. Appreciate you guys' support. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I think I've responded to every comment. If I haven't, then I will. And thank you guys. You guys stay safe and stay warm.